Um, You Not Alone by Chris Al. Like, so the link to the video will be the description below. Go and check them out. So let's into this works in 3, 2, 1.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. So today I want to do on the topic of you not being alone. So I
Yeah,
know it can feel that way at a lot of different points of life, whether it's working towards a career, whether it's relationships
yeah,
or school or whatever the
yeah,
case may be. There's these points where you just kind of feel like, you're doing this on your own. You don't really have anyone there, or
yeah,
it just feels like you got all the weight of the world on your shoulders. And I just want to tell you that there's other people going through this as well. You're not doing this by yourself. You're not alone in your struggle or whatever the part of your life you're in. There's always someone to
yeah,
reach out to. Whether it's someone new, even someone like me. Just leave something on my comments, so I'm sure it'll get a response out. But really, the point just being that you're not alone. There's people there.
yeah,
There's so many people who are willing to help, to be there for you, or whether something like, for example, where I'm in a transition period of where I used to have a certain type of friend group, and I'm working towards now a different type of personnel. I'm not really sure if I'll explain it the way, but kind of outgrowing a certain group or a certain type of people that I used to hang out with, and moving towards a new type. And I think Alex Mosey explains it well, where you're not quite at that point where you can really be friends with those new people, but you're not really at a
yeah,
point where you're still doing the same things or still in the same spot as your old friends. So you're kind of in that spot where you feel very alone. And it's a lot of times it's just grinding. I think he calls it the lonely stage or something like that. But it's for the gist of it. You're at a point where you're building towards something, and it feels like it's just you holding up all the legs of the table and just by yourself, just really trying to make this thing work, trying to hold everything together, just putting your all out there, and just feels like you have a lot of weight on you. But if you're in that situation, just keep going, keep grinding. You're not alone. There's always someone you can reach out to, whether it's me, whether it's family, or whatever it is. Go talk to someone, make a new friend, or whatever the case may be. And even if it's something not related to that, whether it's relationship
yeah,
wise, or you just feel like you're in a cycle of that, of just you know maybe being single or something like that. I mean, it's the same thing. You're not alone. There's a million people going through the same thing as you. There's a million people who are willing to help you if you're willing to reach out. There's people who want to help. And I think that's something I've kind of avoided at times in my life, where I felt like I need to really hold all the weight and do it myself. But if it gets to a point where you need to reach out to someone, go for it. Don't let your ego stop you from doing that. I've done that in the past, and I've pushed my way through things, but it didn't always have to be that way. And I think that just kind of understanding that there are a million people going through something that you're going through as well, that you know
yeah,
doesn't hurt to kind of reach out for a helping hand or something. The moral of the story: you're not alone in this journey. There's
yeah,
people everywhere willing to be a part of your story if you're willing to invite
yeah,
them in, and just allow life to be easier. And there are
yeah,
some times, again, working towards a career or whatever, where you need to spend some time alone, at least I think, to really get to that point. But even still, there's people doing that same journey as well, where you can reach out and network with and make it happen with. It just kind of gets some. It helps. It helps to have someone to talk to at times. It can be a lonely
yeah,
life if you let it be, but if you're willing to put yourself out there, you can also make it less so, make it a little bit more fun, which I think is a good thing. I don't think life is all just about work and goals and progress or whatever. I mean, it's a good amount about that, and I think that's important, but I think you also need to find some time to enjoy and have some peace and let some stress be relieved. If any of you guys going through tough patches in your life, or just need some words of motivation, just keep going. 'Cause I know life can get tough, but
Yeah.
it's worth to see it through. There's a lot of paths that just seem dark at times, but I'm
Yeah.
telling you, if you follow your heart, follow what your passion is, that journey,
Yeah.
the path will reveal itself as you go. Things will
Yeah.
just happen to work themselves out as they need to. If you're going through that tough time, just keep going. It's going to be a part of your journey, part of your story that you tell people. Like your story will be able to guide people through that darkness that you kind of have to go through to get to some of the greater things in life. You sometimes you just have to go through those paths, and
Yeah.
it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing because it shows you you're on the right path. Because if it's difficult, then that's the right path. If it's easy, it's probably not the worthwhile thing. Because some things do come easy, but a lot of the best things in life you got to work for. So
Yeah.
use it as a sign that you're on the right path, not that you're on the wrong one. But that's gonna be it for this one. Appreciate you guys all for coming. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Wow. Pretty true, yeah. Really true, yeah. Wow. That was You Not Alone by Chris R. The link to the video will be the description below. Go and check them out. And drop a like if you like. And comment down below if you want to see more reactions like this one. Yeah. Yeah. There's other people that are going through what you're going through, yeah. So yeah. Subscribe if you're new and click the bell so you can be notified for minute below in a month. Bye. Wow.